You have a master key. For some people, it is so blissful that it looks like that we have achieved. Especially who claims that they are enlightened, have pity on them. Whenever people ask me, I always call myself a student of meditation. And a spiritual journey is always like that, no? It has a beginning and it has no end. The people who claim themselves enlightened, there are a lot of people who claim themselves enlightened. First thing, the enlightenment is very, very, very rare. Second thing, anybody who makes claim in a spiritual world, most of the time he is confused himself. No? He thinks that, I don't say that he is dishonest, but he is confused. No? He thinks that things have happened. No? But the journey is so new and we have to reach such a higher peaks that people who have been on the ground, even if they go like Mount Everest is 29,000 feet, but those who have been living in Sahara desert, if they come to Nepal and climb a mountain of 5,000 feet, maybe he start claiming that I have conquered the Mount Everest, no? Because I don't say that they are telling all the time egoist statement. I will use a soft word, that they are confused, no? They don't have master that is the function of master. When Bhagwan was there in physical body, the main function was to make us disillusion from our spiritual stages, no? Lot of people declared enlightened, even when Osho was there, no? That Bhagwan is to prune their ego, our ego. That was the role of his master. Because sometimes our experiences are so high. We are doing at Tapoban every night now some meditation with Shaktipat. And every night most of the night it's so blissful for not everybody. For some people, it is so blissful that it looks like that we have achieved. No? We are already transformed, but that transformation lasts for a few hours. No? Next morning, we are the other person. So don't get confused, especially who claims that they are enlightened. Have pity on them. Have pity on them. They need your sympathy, not your respect. Because the spiritual attainment, the real people who attain to real heights, they become very humble and they don't have ego. So sometimes they themselves are confused. When after enlightenment, Osho for 3.5 years was totally silent, and he didn't declare for 17 years that he is enlightened. No? When Magha Baba, Masto, and lot of masters came to convince him that you are enlightened, you are already a Buddha, and now start helping others, then also Osho was hesitant. No? So the real seeker who will attain will always become humble, and he himself will not have confidence that to understand that really it has happened. Sometimes when it happens to Osho's disciple, when Osho was in body, Bhagwan has to confirm. Bhagwan has to confirm. I was telling a story of a sannyasi Phali Bhai. He was Parsi sannyasi who has become enlightened. Nobody can believe that he was enlightened because he was not meditating. He was just spreading love and helping others people. You can listen in my talk, Facebook talk. I've talked about Phali Bhai. he has become enlightened. So Bhagwan has to remind him again and again, Fali bhai, aapka phal pak gaya hai. But it was very difficult for him to believe that I am enlightened. I tell you, the master key is awareness and humbleness and neti. Whatever happens, always consider that it is not final. Much more I have to achieve. And a spiritual journey is always like that, no? It has a beginning and it has no end. Whenever people ask me, I always call myself a student of meditation. They then told me that at least you are a senior student of meditation. Then I say, no, in meditation, nobody is senior student. We are just a student of meditation. So that type of understanding we should keep. And somebody claiming enlightenment, have pity on them. No. There are lot of people have, in Nepal also, they have made a factory of enlightenment. They declare thousands of people enlightened. Now those enlightened people have thousands of schools. They have divided into 50 groups and claiming that he is not enlightened, I am enlightened. So don't go into that game, no, that's a very pity game. Enlightenment, if it makes you more loving, more humble, more gentle, more silent, more aware, good. Be happy with that. Why would anybody need certificate of enlightenment?